This place is heavily guarded.
Godly! We conquer!
This area is off limits. Whoever helmed the ritual at the vault was once here. Writings on the ritual. They are performed at night. There's emphasis on something called a salakar. My Elven is rusty. Vessel of souls, I think. Is this the object from the vault? The culprit was deciphering Elven runes. Something about the binding of only the most powerful hookers. A letter from Sinmara. There's much secrecy about the culprit's affairs. Only she and Sutur are aware. Marked here, along with the second location. Another ritual site, perhaps. Culprit searches for a Jotun and a Muspel subject to complete their work. Muspels killing Muspels.
You're light on your feet, Asa. Following me now.
You've become quite useful, Aesir. My gratitude for opening the vault. Now tell me, what happened there?
I am following the stink as it rises. As are you. Care to tell me why that is?
Days ago, Sinmara ordered my best warriors to the vault without bothering to inform me. I've not heard from them since.
Well, you're casting your suspicions at the right people. Whose quarters are these?
His name is Kalder, an adept in magic. Or Seder, as you Asgardians sometimes call it. This place is where he practices it.
Whatever he's doing, it is not Seder. At least not as I know it. He's using something called a salakar. It is part of a deadly ritual. And from what this room tells me, the dead will continue to pile up. Dwarves, Jotun, Muspels.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't. Your stepmother despises and distrusts you. Your father only the latter of those. For now. But in time, thanks to her venomous whispers, he may come to hate you as much as she does.
This is a lie. All of it. Your twisted attempt to pit me against them.
Sift through the mess yourself. No other truth lies within.
Where are you going?
After the Salakar. Whatever it is, your father needs it. It may be the only leverage I have to get my son back. Calder marked a place on a map surrounded by waters, just northeast. If he's planning another ritual there, I may be able to understand what value this Salakar holds.
here. No.
Are you alright?
Not safe? Why, this town is the jewel. Oh, I merely seek a toy my son... And I must get back. Come. Walk with me a moment. Now, I understand your concern. We too have heard the Muspels are coming. But I failed to see what they could want in Svartalfheim.
But they are already here. Close by, even. That is why I urge you to find shelter.
You, Asir. I have heard how you are famed for your sense of humor. Tell me, have you met Thor?
We are very close, yes.
My son, he loves nothing more than hearing of Thor's adventures. Perhaps you could spare us a tale, if you have time.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, yes, of course.
Where are your people?
My people? Why, all around us. Probably looking at us from their windows. But pay them no heed. It's not every day an Asir.
What is it?
Forgive me, I must have forgotten your name. Keep calling you Asir, which feels quite rude.
I have many names. My friends call me Javi. You may too.
Oh, thank you. Javi. A fine name.
Let's get you home.
Oh, yes, yes. Here, my home is this next one. I must ask, mind your step? My wife only just potted the lovely plants this morning, and... Do you see that?
See what?
Muspels going into my home. No!
What now?
Now, where is it? Is that it? No.
This toy hammer. Is this?
Mjolnir, yes. My son's pride and joy. Tell me, have you met Thor?
As I said, we are very close, yes.
My son. He loves nothing more than hearing of Thor's adventures. Perhaps you could spare us a tale. If you have time. He should be here. Any moment now. He should be here.
My friend, you must leave this place. It is not safe, and I think you may know that, yes?
Not safe? Why, this town is the jewel of...
Forgive me, friend. I'll not be able to stay any longer. Please pass on my regards to your wife and son.
You're leaving?
I must.
I understand.
I hope you find...
Find?
Good luck to you. Split your skull! Flame, give me strength!
Lord Calder, with your permission, we will now return to Asa.
Soon. I have need for you still.
Asa's warriors. Where do they fit into all this?
You are one of our captains, yes?
A duty I share with 2 others here.
I thought I saw something in you. Stout, resolute. Step over here.
Sigrun and Halstein were 2 of the most revered sons of Ivaldi. If such prestige is a requirement for these rituals, then Calder is surely luring that Muspel to his death. I wonder if there's a way I can observe the ritual up close. I need to approach Calder without him taking notice. Perhaps the best way is with deception.
Join me, chosen one. Together, we will enact Suter's will. Who among you will hold?
No! Mind the Salakar! Let me kill him!
Kill them!
Calder fled northwest and Asa stabbing at his heels. Can't make it far.
Oh my!
Asa chased after Calder like a rabbit hound. Oh, he's no helpless rabbit. What signs might I find in this pursuit? These fools dared stand in our path.
Most likely dead upon impact. No other bodies on this warpath. He was the last to die. Several wounds. This one put up a fight. Briefly, I suspect. Asa caught up to Calder. His warriors moved in while he pushed on. But Asa tore through them like a whirlwind. The trail of the dead reveals her direction. Calder's too. And most importantly, the Salakars. They're headed west. Before Asa does. In her bloodlust, the Salakar is not safe. Looks like these two brought all the fires of Muspelheim with them. And Freya wonders why I've always refused to take her on a tour of that scorched dunghill. Asa and Calder fought here. Blood was spilled. Two sets of footprints. One is stretched, like someone fled. The other, closer together, uneven and lined with blood. They were hobbling, perhaps. Asa and Calder fought here. He gained the advantage. Foolish girl, Asa. Your rage makes you vulnerable. She's hurt, but not enough to stop her. Looks like she followed Calder up that hill. I must be careful now. No sight of Asa or Calder. Only these curious young fools who stand in my way. I should run. The dead stack up. For these Muspels, Ragnarok came early. These were similar. We used to restrain someone. Ace's spear. Abandoned. Calder and his minions finally best her. There was a cart here, and drag marks leading to it. Asa chased Calder into this cab, leaking her lifeblood, blinded by rage and utterly reckless. Looks to have cost her too. She came crashing in, mauling where the half-wits stood. But those half-wits fought back in numbers. Calder then had her tossed onto a cart like a sack of turnip. What is it Calder plans to do with the little princess now that she's... These tracks lead west. I must find Calder and the Salakar. For Walder's sake. Baldur would not approve of my methods, of the cruelty I must perform on his behalf. He and Asa, they are young, pure of heart, but lacking in logic. One day they will grow up and see life as I see it. In the meantime... Asa!
Is that you again, Mad One? Come to tempt fate, I see.
I do not die this day. Can you say the same?
Yes. You've proven once already how you like to strut around, unencumbered by fear. Perhaps the Salakar did not give you an adequate taste of it.
Enough of this blithering.
To no fear. When I am through with you, I will take Asa's willful Hugr. Soon after, the Salakar will be complete. Then... Is that your best? Come now, Hugr! Even your boys are more of a fight. Pretentious Asgardian air. Such a desperate, feeble man. Show your good sense now.
Why is Surtur collecting Hugrs? What does he mean to do with the Salakar? Tell me!
Why do you aim to finish?
Ask yourself how much you care.
Do your worst!
You are wasting your breath, and he won't have to. You want them? Move aside, or I will destroy it.
Traitor!
Traitor? It is you who are slaughtering your own kind.
What I do for Surtur!
Such devotion requires a strong Hugr. All these Muspel sacrifices, was he right? About you wanting to complete the...
Surtur will trade my son for something he cannot.
So you will see it through? To what?
For Baldur, I would train all night.
The words of a dreadful king. And a selfless... You wish to reunite with your son. I wish to see my father's plan.
I can. But the Salakar still requires the hoover of a suitable Jotun. I must get
Do as you will. In the meantime, I will try to learn how the Salakar fits into my father's plans. Under the guise of a contrite... Keep it. I will need a way to find you when it is time to confront...
You and this bauble share a bond. I set out to use you to my advantage.
If it were not for you, I would have never known what my father... He used our people. Turned them... I cannot forgive him. And to that end...
In Asgard, an ally is a friend.
Let us not get carried away.
These dwarves can help me find a suitable Jotun. Perhaps if I listen to their chatter, some found wisdom will reveal itself.
Well, we at least go out with our bellies as full as our spirits.
Death may have to carry us into the next realm.
Come to humiliate us some more?
Help me, and I'll compose your saga so exalted it'll enjoy rank. But first, I need...
For what?
For whom? The mightiest Jotun in all of Svartalfheim.
We know the one. Right hand of Suttungr.
Here because of us.
She is.
Gave your son Vidar quite the beating once, didn't she?
One day Vidar will make me proud. But why would Malvigar care?
Bremir and Lom aren't our real names. Allow me to... The ones who killed Suttungr's father.
I heard something about him trying to outdrink a couple of dwarves. And after, befuddled, tripping and breaking his neck.
Suttungr wasn't happy. Held us responsible. But luckily we'd acquired some mead. Some special mead. And well, Suttungr is partial to a bit of mead. We bartered it in exchange for our lives. Except afterwards, some thieving twat went and stole it.
Loki, most likely. It's always Loki.
Whoever it was, Suttungr didn't catch them. So he decided to take it out on us instead. Sent Malvigar to hunt us down. Been incognito ever since. Can't trust this lot.
Still, she hasn't found...
She will. Malvigar's dangerous prey. Even for you. At our old house, north of here. Sunk in a lake.
Cup? Oh, yes.
Has the power to...
So, I bring you the cup.
We show you how to use it against Malvigar.
It's a deal.
Death may have to carry us into the next
No one
realm.
wants to hear our saga.
What? But we're
A
giant
hovel full of
killers.
waiting dwarves. The burden alone may be too much.
Harvey!
should he rise, he who seeks to take another's life for owning. Wolf snatches from his weapons and in open land. Keep no more than one step away.
This is the place. The old home of Bramer and Lum. Oh, whatever they're called. I should find a way inside. This is the place. The old home of Bramer and Lum. Oh, whatever they're called. This is the place. The old home of Bramer and Lum. Oh, whatever they're called. I should find a way inside. Looks like I'll be getting my toes wet. This wondrous cup of theirs. It should be on the table over there. Nothing. Perhaps someone has already been here and stolen it. Assuming there was a cup in the first place.
It's best to leave one of your enemies alive, so they can...
Everyone knows of my great...
Perhaps there are...
Just tell me where
What?
I do not know, but I will tell you.
Molviger is... And now?
Until next...
Velkomin aftur, stýrimaður.
More sail! Sing us a song. I will find Molviger at the dam. I will find Molviger at the dam west of here. She is a worthy foe. Loki told me how she and Angrboda once came to blows. It did not go well for Angrboda. If the Salakar rejects Molviger, then it is a false tool and Sutur pins his hopes on a worthless toy. Sing, my ravens. Moss, down! Raise them up! Run up the stairs! These rugged views. They remind me of when I once rode the land with Frigg. Cool nights spent together beneath the stars. She enjoyed the solitude as much as I. And the trouble and danger even more. And then came the war with the Vanir. Taking Freya as my bride. It helped end that strife. But it ended many other things too. What trickery is this? There's the dam. But this tempest, it is so natural. So the traitors have been betrayed.
They had hoped that by serving you up, I would show them mercy. Clearly a misapprehension on their part.
Yet here I am, served up.
If I were here for you, High One, I would have brought an army. No. Suttungr will have his vengeance. But not here. I know why you have come.
I have a bone to pick with you. After what you did to my son Vidar, I must...
Vidar put up an honorable...
That is not what I heard.
Do not believe the stories.
Upon his return, too weak to stand, he squirmed like a worm caught in the sun.
You should have seen me. My acolytes had to carry me home on their backs. No. Your boy fought well.
Is that why you spared his life?
It is. But you aren't here to avenge Vidar's honor. You have come to steal my Hugr. And I intend to stop you.
How do you know this?
Aesir, Jotun. You and Loki are both mad. And Hirokin is just as bad. You spread chaos wherever you go. Yet, Surtur is not. He rarely emerges from Muspelheim. And when he does, Thus, while here, I have sent my spies to learn what he plans. Beyond wiping out the dwarves like he did the elves of...
What do you know of his plans?
I know that he found a powerful elven relic, and that his minion, Calder, was tasked with finding the Hugr. That Calder is now trapped within said relic, and that you would have me join him.
I must trade the Salakar for my son.
You. The one who almost killed Suttungr for his meat. Will hand over a legendary relic, take your son and leave. Just like that. Put your mania aside, Javi. Work with me. Together we will foil Surtur's ambitions.
I cannot take the risk. With each breath, Baldur is a step closer to death.
I was a parent once. But we must look beyond ourselves. For the good of all.
We have spoken long enough.
So be it. Inflict a fate worse than death on me. Or die trying.
Try to stretch the food.
That was sloppy, Abby! Keep focused! This is a fight to the death, not a lover's slip! Something similar. Come! Inflict a fate worse than death on me. Or die trying.
Wolfgang, the portal!
That was sloppy, Abby! Keep focused! This is a fight to the death, not a lover's. I must adapt some of these maneuvers to my own use. Let your hands go now! Nicely done! Impressive footwork! Come! That's way worse than death on me. Oh, die. Should I prevail, I must adapt these maneuvers to my own use. death on me, or die trying. Come! Inflict a fate worse than death on me, or die trying. Vida tried something similar with that time. I assume he learned it from you. Come! Inflict a fate worse than death on me, or die trying. Vida tried something similar when he was gone. I assume he learned it from you. Nicely done! Run forward! I prevail. I must adapt some of these maneuvers to my own use.
You're dead!
You are the greater one. But this is not the right result. Do what you came here to do. Get on with it, blind one! End my misery! Oh, Ymir, true, O Father, my body comes to you, sent by the same impostor who claimed your own. As for my Hugr, do not weep for me. I do not deserve this.
No.
You do not. Malviker was right. I must find out more about the Salakar. Perhaps Hirokin. But I've seen nothing of her since my arrival in Svartalfheim. That leaves Ivaldi. I must seek him out. Where was it? The old workshop ruins in Vangren. Yes, that's the place. Surely I have what is needed to reach whatever lies beyond this portal. This is the old workshop that Ivaldi spoke of. I should check if he's already here. The entrance must be on the other side.
Shoddy. Very shoddy.
Found anything worthy of your talents?
This will have to do.
Soon you can put them to good use.
My Ymir. Is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people that I've never heard of.
I never said my people.
You mean the Light Elves?
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light, or their story.
When Surtur invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. But the war with the Vanir had only just ended, and I was weary. Long after, I learned how Surtur devoured the elves' immortal light, Hugr by Hugr. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered...
But to what end?
What Hugrs does it hold?
Those of two warlords. One must...
Nothing more?
Nothing more. At least, not of you.
He speaks the truth.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalfheim.
Allow me to introduce Asa, treasonous daughter of Surtur, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed and you're doted.
What have you unearthed?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something...
And the Salakar is intended to be part of...
Most likely. Either way, its value...
Return to your stepmother. Arrange a trade. And one more thing. I would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide. But I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Baldur is safe.
Why?
Ragnarok comes. I've made plans, but they are not ideal. One that will allow me to truly save them.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are
I know the place.
Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give...
Vangren was once home to your rivals, Sindri and Broker. Your name may not carry much weight here.
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you.
Goodbye.
So many starving dwarves produce so...
I thought I...
Good to see you, High One. And without anyone needing to die.
Then it is my turn.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Charming. A word, my friend. Ivaldi requests your aid.
Ain't my concern. Go talk to Orgler.
He's the master of...
Master? Nah.
Strange. I just spoke to that fellow.
I do not take kindly to being interrupted. Do I look like I got time for small talk? Can't you see I'm busy? Do I look like I got time for small talk?
Ah, a sight for sore eyes.
Ah!
Let's...
Here to help?
I do not take kindly to being interrupted.
Is that... You are always welcome.
You don't belong here.
So, the Lord of Asgard arrives. I used to know this one. You'll be back.
Hello there. I bring word from Ivaldi.
What do I care?
Ganger.
Yeah, the chief...
Thoklar again.
Did anyone follow you? What do you want?
Ivaldi sends me. He requires the help of a skilled artisan.
A meeting of minds, huh? Well, it ain't up to me. You'd best talk to Brokkr or Sindri.
They still breathe. Where are they?
No idea. Sindri went off adventuring. He does that. Mind you, it's been a while since he left.
How much of a while?
Couple of weeks.
And his absence?
Not my business.
And Brokkr?
Went to look for Sindri. Bit of a worry guts, that one. Ever since he mucked up the forging of Mjolnir. Anyway, look, leave your name and I'll pass it to Brokkr when he shows up.
Tell him Havi of Asgard was here.
Havi of... by Ymir? Really, it is you?
I'll return tonight. In the meantime, fetch Ivaldi. He's at the old workshop ruins.
Good to see you.
regret the choices that led you here in the afterlife.
Attack on sight here.
Thank you, my friend. It is appreciated.
One! Over here! Hi, One!
Let me tell.
I am looking forward to this.
I will bear witness to your deeds in battle.
Here is the story of how I bested all 3 of Sinmara's champions.
Strike with me! One great blade!
Not your finest moment. Are you afraid or full of tail?
I must embrace the pain! Meet your fate! Memory play tricks, wise one.